back to Tractors, Trails, and Living Free. And you probably remember from the last video, we cracked a fitting on this snowplow. And we're going to go ahead and pull that off today and see what we need to do to go ahead and replace it. But I want to get the part off first before taking it somewhere so I can just make sure it matches up perfectly. So I went ahead and got a pair of channel locks and a crescent wrench here. So remember, this is the fitting. Try to get all this stuff out of the way. This is the fitting that cracked, so we're just going to go ahead and take the hydraulic line off first. So get that set up. Coming off nice and easy. Kind of expected it to, because the guy I bought it from said he kind of refurbished the thing, so assume nothing there had been on for more than a year. Get that up there. See if we can spin this off by hand now. Alright, so that's our first line. Go ahead and put that to the side for now. Because I mean, not only do we want to use it for pushing and stuff like that, but winter's coming up and we have had our first snow. It didn't last long, but it did snow overnight and kind of covered the ground a little bit. So we know the plowing season's coming, so here we better go ahead and get this together. To me, this looks like, I don't know, this comes up there. I'll give it a turn and see what all moves with it. All right. So let's inspect this a little bit. I think this might be the piece that was cracked. Let's try to get a closer eye on it here. Okay. So I held it up to the light, kind of looking at it a little bit better. Let's see if we can see it here. So right here, in general, this threaded section, I believe, should be straight down. You can kind of see it kind of curved this way about 15-20 degrees. So I think this is the parts we need to replace. I think that's the actual brake, right there, about 4 threads up. So this is the part we need to replace. So I guess this will be the part we're taking to the hardware store or farm supply, see if anyone has it. I'd rather get it from there than from a dealership, to be honest. I'm sure this will be like a $10 part at a tractor store, probably a $50 part at a dealership. I don't know that, I'm just saying it, just running my mouth. But yeah, I think that's where our brake is. So we'll go ahead and make a trip to the hardware store and try to get a new piece for that. So should come back here in a little bit with the new part. Alright guys, welcome back. So now this we're coming in about 4 days later here, and we got the part from the dealership. Just so you know, this little 45-degree elbow here is part number M43551. And is pretty much identical to the one that came out. So set that aside, pour little protection caps off there. And it was pretty much like the one I broke without it being broken. So I talked to the guys at the dealership, and so basically, as I suspected on the hydraulic hose side, we're not going to do anything to the threads. Both of them did suggest maybe putting just a wrap of Teflon tape on this side. I mean, they both agree with each other, so cool. Let's go with it. If for some reason it leaks or whatever, I can always take it out. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get this going here. Probably won't take long, just like it didn't take long to take this off. So let's go ahead and get this back together. So let me grab my Teflon tape first here. Let's take a second because I left it in the truck. Alright guys, so we're back with some Teflon tape here, and like I said, I'm not gonna put much on it here. So let's go this way. Okay. I'm just gonna put like one wrap on it. I don't want to get carried away with this. I don't want it to like dramatically change where the seats compared to the way the old one I took out was here. Try to make sure none of that tape is in there. Don't want to block the hydraulic flow or get anything into anything. It's pretty neat. Let's go with it. So, a lot of time I end up getting too dirty just because I don't want to take the time to throw some gloves on. So let's go ahead and get that going. This should only take us a couple minutes. All right, let's get this guy started here. Well, there we go. Sheesh. I know how tight to go with this. I don't want to get carried away with it, but I don't want it to seal too. And I want it to be lined up where I want it, which is kind of like an elbow like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a wrench to it, but I'm not getting carried away with this at all. So let's see what happens here. Let's see, where's the other hose at? Here it is. So, I'd actually thought that maybe if we maybe we'd be able to route this a different way. I don't know. Maybe if I can turn this one a little bit, maybe a little bit. I was thinking maybe if we get it off to the side a little bit, maybe it would take it out of the way. But I do not want to damage them threads, so. I don't know. Kind of wonder sometimes, like, how far do you want to go with this before risking something getting stripped out inside the cylinder, and then you're really paying for something. I'm gonna put that off to the side like that. I think if I can get it there, that's kind of where I'd really like it to be, so that maybe next time it wouldn't get bumped up if that blade jumps like it did. I mean, it's fairly tight. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with that. I just do not want to go too far on that. And if that seals well, I'm cool with it being like that. So I'll go ahead and thread on the existing hose. So before this was coming straight up, and then this was elbowing this way, almost towards the front of the cylinder. I'm going to try. Hopefully that seals where it is. Good thing is, like I said, you can always tighten it more, but you can't undo it if you break threads. So I figured, like, let's go this way. I kind of wanted to put it off the side. Thought maybe it would give it a little bit more clearance. See what we can do here. Come on. All right, guys. So we got that tightened up. The part cost about 21 bucks new plus tax, including tax from the dealership. Took them about 2 days to get it in. The dealership I was at didn't carry them in stock. Other than that, we won't test it for leaks until we actually have to hook it up. Just kind of make it for convenience sake. We'll probably have to add some hydraulic fluid to match the bit that we lost. We didn't lose much, but a little bit. And yeah, other than that, guys, we're going to call this project done. So again, like, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching everything we do, and we'll catch you next time on Tractors, Trails, and Living Free.